Hey guys, hope you all are doing well. I'm Vinny, and in this video, I'll be talking about what building is and some tips on how to face an enemy using the building. To be able to place builds, you need mats, which you use your pickaxe to hit trees, rocks, even buildings and objects. Nearly everything is farmable except for the ground. It takes 10 mats to create one build. To get the most mats out of an object you're farming off from, hit the circle, which is called the weak point, to get double the mats you get for hitting away from it. It takes off 50 damage for one hit and 100 damage when you hit the weak point. What I like to do is aim for the weak points, and then when it gets to the end of the health bar, as you can see here, I know that I can hit this tree for 2 100s, or I can hit it for 100 and then 2 50s. Say each hit was worth 1 material. I can get 4 materials if I go for the weak points, but I can get an extra material if I do 1 weak point and then a normal hit, and then lastly hit the weak point. This is helpful to gain more materials, especially since each type of object has various multipliers. Some do 3 per hit, some do 10 per hit, so it's best to save the last few hits to do the weak point, normal, and then weak point hits to get more mats. Now let's start building. Enter build mode by pressing circle or whichever you bind your build on, and you have some builds you can place. You've got the wall, stair, floor, and pyramid, which is also known as cone. There's many different edit combinations with these builds. You can create these triangles, doors, windows, this thing, and these row kind of edits on the wall. With stairs, you can flip them or halve them or create staircases. With cones, you can open from any corner and also make a stair when you select 2 or 3 of the squares. And with floors, you can just make an opening on any of the corners. Now here's some basic building structures that pretty much forms the start of any building technique. The box. To make a box, you place walls around you and then a floor and a cone on top. This is good to do when you're low on health, or if your teammates are down, or if someone is third partying while you're in a fight. There's a few easy tricks to do when you're in the box and healed up. If someone is spraying into your box, hold the wall and also place either a cone or a stair in the box, so the chances they hit you with the spray weapon are less. Once they have to reload, edit yourself out of the box. There's a few ways to do this. One of them is to edit your stair into half, either this way or this way. If you have a cone placed, then you don't have to edit it. Once you're near the door, edit your wall into a triangle. You could do a door edit, but because of the animation of opening the door, it could backfire on you. So it's better to create a triangle edit so you don't have the delay. You could also turn to your side, either one is fine, and create a triangle edit. This works at the back too. Your other option can be to edit your floor and cone above you. You can either double edit on one corner or make a half opening, which may also backfire as it gives the enemy an opening to shoot you, if they're above that is. Ramping. To make a ramp, you build a stair and a wall, run up the stair, and place a floor, wall, and a stair. The order doesn't matter, whichever is easier for you will work. This is mainly used to get on high ground, whether onto someone else's ramp or onto a higher building. Also, you do not need to place the floors and walls behind the stairs all the time. You should do it if someone shoots your ramp out from under you, which if you choose to ramp over someone, you should keep an eye out for a surface that you go on in case someone completely shoots you out. 90. To make a 90, you place a wall in front and then on the side, and then look down and place a floor and a stair and repeat. This is built when someone shoots from far or if you need to reload, which you only need to build either once or twice of these. You can also build this to rotate to the side when you do ramps, just like how I demonstrated it, or when you edit out of your box. Tapping. There's different ways to tap for rotation. There's the sideways stair, edit the cone way, or just building boxes. Sideways stairs is placing a floor and then look to the side downwards and place a stair, which will place above you, and then place a wall in front and to the side you're moving into, known as rotation. Edit the wall to create another sideways stair box. The cone way is similar to the sideways stairs, except you edit the cone like how the stair would be placed, to the side. This allows you to place an extra wall on the other side, and also a floor and or a cone on your head. Edit the wall the same way and repeat making the cone edit. If you're not comfortable editing the cone or going to the side to place a stair, a simple box can work without the stair or the cone. Like the others, edit the wall to make another box. Now quick note, rotation means rotating to the circle away from storm. There's 9 storms. Storm 1 and 2 deal 1 health damage per second. Storm 3 deals 2 damage, Storm 4 does 5, Storm 5 does 8, and Storm 6 and the rest do 10. Once you can build all of the structures I've shown, you can practice combining them either in Creative or Battle Lab. However, don't practice too much, as it's not always a good idea to continuously build in matches, especially if you don't have a lot of mats. You will need to take shots at some point, so it's best to just build high or far enough that the enemy can't closely chase you, giving you time to reload or heal up. Now you know what building is, there's 2 items that are used with the building, launch pads and armored walls. Launch pads are only placeable on floors. When you jump on a launch pad, it will launch you high up and then you can skydive or pull your glider out, just like you're jumping out of a battle bus. These are great when the circle is really far from storm or if you need a quick getaway from an intense fight. Armored walls can be placed on all the builds except for cones. These make your builds stronger so the enemy can't break the builds easily. These are great if you're getting sprayed hard out or if you're really low on health and need to heal up with guys right behind your builds. On the topic of items, there was an original item and a new item put in the game a few days ago, the clingers and the shield keg. Clingers are like grenades, but they stick to surfaces or opponents for 100 damage. The shield keg is a new healable added into the game that creates a sprinkler effect for you and for your teammates in team modes to gain shields. This gives you shields at 2 per about half a second. It's quite quick. So that's all you need to know about basic building. Be sure to use these tricks, especially against really good players. This is my last tips and tricks video because that's all you need to know as a new or casual player. From here on, the techniques are pretty much pro level stuff, which I don't really know how to do. But if you want to learn about those pro tricks, my brother veebomb has been making tips and tricks videos about the pro tricks, so you can have a look at his videos. I'll also put some other links in the description below. So yeah, practice these building structures and you'll be an average player in no time. See ya.